Data governance is, it means a lot of things. You might hear the term data governance, you might hear enterprise data management, you might hear a lot of different terminology. When we say data governance or enterprise data management, what we mean is really just the management of your data assets in an organization from start to end, right? Because the reality is that data is an asset for a company and companies need to treat it like it's an asset. And so data governance or enterprise data management is just your strategy for how you manage that asset, right? Just like you would manage any other asset that you have. And so there are a lot of components that fall underneath the overarching category of data governance or enterprise data management. Integrations is a big one, how data is passed between systems. Reporting and analytics is the piece that many people think about because that's what people consume as an end product. But there's a lot of other components: metadata management, data stewardship, security obviously is a big topic, especially if you're in an industry like financial services or healthcare where you have to be very secure in your data. So there's a lot of different components, but at the end of the day, what we're talking about is how do you manage data in your organization to get as much value as possible out of it for your company. So a lot of organizations, when we talk about data silos, are in an environment where they have their systems. And so this is just obviously an example, but GL, your general ledger, your accounting system, QuickBooks, NetSuite, whatever, HubSpot, Salesforce, your CRM, whatever that is, you have your other core systems that you're going to operate in as an organization. And what many organizations have when we talk about data silos is they have business functions, right? Like around your general ledger, you have accounting. And accounting operates in this system. And that's really all they operate in, right? And then you have sales, right? And sales operates in this system. And that's really all they operate in, right? And then you have all the other systems, and it works exactly like these two are, which different functions operate in different systems. And what that causes is you then have reporting. So you have reporting coming out here. And this can be generally in-application reporting or just exports, things like that. Could occasionally be loading into something like a Power BI or Tableau and a BI dashboard. But then this is going to end users. Usually these are leaders, executives, managers, directors. And you get all of these silos and you end up in a place where these functions aren't really talking to each other or working together on this stuff. And there's discrepancies in this data, right? So, and a good example of that in this system is the reality of a CRM and a GL is that you have prospects in here, and then when you sign a deal, that signed deal is loading into the GL supposedly as you're taking invoice payments, right? So theoretically, these should fit together like pieces of a puzzle perfectly. But in reality, what you end up with a lot of times because of timing or some other issue because you lack definitions is you'll have sales production reports from the CRM that will report one amount of revenue that they've sold for a specific time period. But then when you look at your actual GL and you look at your cash flow statement or your P&L, like you don't have that. It's not the exact same number. There's a discrepancy there. And that is because these systems aren't talking to each other the right way. You don't have clear data definitions, and these silos are causing a lack of confidence and a lack of transparency in what is actually happening in your business.